Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. In this video, we will be going over an item from the Spooky Fishing Update. This is a very cool and unique weapon titled the Phantom Rod. One more thing before we start this video is be sure to subscribe, because only about 7% of my viewers are subscribed, and we are coming up on 2,500 subscribers, which is a huge milestone, as it's a fourth of 10,000. So be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and join my Discord. Link is in the description. We're a fun community. There's always people hanging out in there. And sometimes I'm even in the voice chats hanging out with people. So be sure to join. Alright, on to the video. First off, let's look at the stats and how this thing works. So the Phantom Rod is one of the only fishing weapons in the game. Fishing weapons are a new type of item released from Spooky Fishing, and the only other one is the Shredder. So basically, what a fishing weapon is it's an item that has fishing stats and damage stats, and it's also an item that can hold all sword enchants and fishing enchants at the same time. So mine only has sword enchants because I actually have a maxed Rod of the Sea for fishing, because this is pretty bad for fishing, but if you want the full list of enchants, you can have like 30 or so enchants on this thing. The list is huge if you put every single enchant on this thing, because you can have 2 full sets of enchants. The Phantom Rod can also be upgraded with Undead Essence. It costs 500 for the conversion, and then it increases by 100 each upgrade. And this costs Catacombs level 24, so it is pretty high. However, I did happen to get Catacombs 24 literally yesterday, so that's perfect because now I can use this thing. So the Phantom Rod itself has 200 base damage and 125 base strength. However, mine with everything on it has 220 damage, 205 strength, and 100 crit damage. So this is also a legendary weapon, obviously, and it is 5-starred. So in dungeons, I get 642 damage, 598 strength, and 292% crit damage. So this thing is actually pretty good for Baby Yeti, because it does give a decent amount of strength. Alright, so just to show this thing off and how it works, we'll be comparing it to a Flower of Truth. However, the Flower of Truth is recombobulated and has fumings, so the data might be a little bit skewed. But we'll do it anyway. So this will do 140k, but it has Fabled, so it's going to be inconsistent every time. 140, so it's around 130 to 140. And then the Rod, 111, 109, 114, so this is about 130, so it's about 110,000, maybe 120,000, somewhere along there. And the way this works is Phantom Impel. Terrify hooked enemies, pushing them away and dealing massive damage. So I can't test this until I'm in dungeons, because I one-shot everything with this, but as you know, when you cast a fishing rod, there's a bobber. And you can actually pull mobs with this, but the point is that while a mob is hooked with the bobber, left clicking with the rod will make it do like more than your melee damage. So because this is doing 110k, 115k-ish, when I left click, it'll do more than that and from a range. And you can just spam click while the mob is hooked, and you'll get tons of damage over time. So this is more for mini bosses and bosses. You just hook on and then just click, and it's really good. I've tried it out a few times. It's really good for draining mobs with higher health. One more thing before we do the showcase, the Phantom Rod is currently about 9 mil. However, it does drop every time the Spooky Fishing goes, because then more and more people can get them. Alright, so here we are, we're in floor 6. We're going to drink our potion, and we're going to be comparing Flower of Truth and Phantom Rod. And we have a really good set of teammates, so yeah, we'll be fine. Actually, I can solo this floor, so I don't know why I said that. Alright, shout out to these people. They're all from the Discord I'm partnered with. Sue is the owner of that Discord, and these are all really active members. Joker is actually like Cata 30 almost, and he's insane, so shout out to them. Alright, so this rod, I'm going to use Flower of Truth for clearing rooms and killing these smaller mobs, but as soon as we see a mini-boss, I'm going to try to lock onto them with the rod. And hopefully I don't mess it up, because these guys might one-shot the thing anyway. So I'm going to try to get ahead of them before they can get... Okay, here we go. We got a Shadow Assassin. Lock on. Click. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Okay, it's kind of weird, though. Like, it's really weird. The damage on this thing is really weird. It's really... I don't know if this is good or not. Let me see if there's another mini boss. I'll see how much damage I do with the flower, because I didn't get to look at that. But that was weird. So you like hook onto it and then you just click, but it didn't seem to do a lot of damage. We can test just base first hit damage. But yeah, okay, it's a lot worse than the flower for first hit. But let's see if we can find something else. All right, I'm gonna try to get a better data thing. So Skeletor with the flower, 1.5. Let's see if we can get another Skeletor to spawn. So it was 1.5 for the flower. Oh, this might spawn it. Okay, there we go. 1 mil. So it's like 50% worse. So that's kind of bad. We need to find another mini boss. Let's go see if there's an uncleared room that has a mini boss in it. And see if we can get some data. This room should have one. Oh, this has the redstone warrior, so we can try it on that. So we locked on, and we're doing 100k. And let's see, with this, we're doing 150k. Yeah, so it's not that great. It's really not that great, but it does do more knockback, and it has some other weird effects on it. It is really strange, though. I'm not sure why this weapon exists. Could you spam this? Oh, you can kind of spam it. If you just hold right-click, you can pick off some of the mobs. That's kind of weird. Okay, that's really weird. And it doesn't do enough damage to one-shot these things compared to the flower. But it is a better option if the price is low enough. Because right now it's 9 mil, but every time another spooky fishing releases, there will be so many of them that they'll drop down. I actually purchased this one for 4 mil. And then like a day after I bought it, it's already 9 mil, so. Definitely buy it when it's lower, and it might actually be a better choice for its value compared to something like a Livid Dagger or the flower. Something I really do want to test this with is the giants in the floor 6 fight, because those things have like 20 million health each, and as far as I know, when a mob is hooked onto the rod, it'll take increased damage over time. Okay, that was weird. I hit it as it died, so I got 2 hits on it. That's so weird. Alright. Oh, what? That just, like, pierced. Oh, it pierces! What? If you one-shot the thing, it pierces. Yo. That's like... Okay, that makes this, like, a cheapo alternative to the Soul Whip. That's Kata 30. Okay, if you get mobs in a straight line, you can actually one-shot these and pierce through them. Yo, I need to get another clip of that. Hold up. That did not hit. Yo, that's actually kind of cool. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. You can pierce with it. Let's try to get these 2. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. And we're actually doing a lot more damage with it because I think, yeah, because we got blessings. It's still doing way less than the flower. 1.8, and I didn't see that number. That's a tank zombie, doesn't count. 3 mil. Yeah, it's still less in damage, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, that is really cool. It's so weird. Because it pierces things, and it does like the tick damage. It's very unique, very, very unique. Not sure if it's a good purchase, but it is really cool. This is not okay. Alright, time to kill these things. Can we hit the golems with it? We can. That's kind of cool. I want to try to kill one. Let's just pick one. Alright, we're going to kill this one. Ooh, that's doing a mil per. I don't even know how much damage I do with this, though. Okay, wait, that's actually equal. They're doing the same damage to this. Why? Why do they do such different damage to everything but these? That's so weird. Alright, this is going to be absolutely useless for terracottas, because it's just a bunch of things that take, like, no damage. So we're going to have to wait till giants to test the rest of this. Oh my dude! The new werewolf armor, look in chat! Dude, that's our healer. He's wearing full werewolf, and the set bonus makes it so that every time he gets a ferocity double strike, it heals everyone for like a huge amount of health. We're invincible. I'm literally not even gonna attack for lifesteal. Dude, how is his ferocity striking so much? You can actually see like the claw marks from the ferocity thing. That's so OP. Oh my god. Very unique set, the werewolf set. All right, we're gonna try to hook onto a giant, and then we're gonna use the phantom rod. Alright, we're hooked on. Oh, dude, the knockback's actually working on these. They can't touch me. Oh, alright, we're gonna try it on one of them. Aggro me. There we go. Dude, the knockback's actually weird. Why does it... It's so effective. Why is the knockback like that? And it's actually working at a huge range. Alright, well that one's dead now. Get my rod back. That did not pierce. Okay, well that was kind of OP. That was kind of OP. That's really good. Let's try it on the actual boss now. Because this thing has more health, so it won't die instantly, and we can actually see how good this is. I'm still not sold. It seems like a disappointing weapon, but maybe it's really good for these giants. Alright, here it comes. Let's get him spawned in. And hook on. Oh my god, I can't hook on. Alright, we're hooked on. Okay, we're doing a lot of knockback yet again. That's probably one of the coolest parts. We're just clicking. What are our damage numbers up there? A few 100k? That's kind of good. Yeah, that's actually a really good weapon. Honestly, it's really good. And for the price it is when the event is actually active, it's very, very worth it. Because right now, don't get it, because it's 9 mil. But when the event is on, I think it drops down to like 3 even. 3, 4 mil. So, definitely get it then. It is better than Flower for its price. It's also better than Livid Dagger for its price. And it's also really unique and weird. It's quite fun to use, honestly. Alright, so final thoughts on this weapon. I think it's really good, but it's not worth the price currently. So right now, because the spooky fishing ended a while ago, the rod is about 9 mil, and that's just not worth it. So I think once it's maybe 4 or 3, maybe even 5 mil, it'll be definitely worth it, because then it's cheaper than the Flower, it's way cheaper than the Livid Dagger, and it can pull itself and do quite a lot of damage. It's pretty useful for mini bosses and the giants or anything that doesn't die in a single hit, and it's really unique and fun to use. So, thank you for watching, and peace.